So good afternoon. First year BCom Computer Applications Semester 5 Unit 5 revision network. Today's concept is about networking basics or network basics. So this PPT explains all the concepts or all the topics about fundamentals of networking or networks. So we start with what is a network? Network is a set of technologies that connects computers, allows communication and collaboration between users. So, what is a network? Network is a collection of all the computers and resources like printers and CD drives and CD-ROMs to share data and information from one computer to another or from one user to another by using some physical media over an internet. So internet or network. So what are the advantages, uses of network? Simultaneous access to data. Data files are shared, access can be limited, and shared files stored on a server. Software can be shared, site licenses, network. So what are the main applications of using network? Means simultaneous access of data means we can access the same data or information or files by number of users at the same time from various devices or from various locations. Data files are shared generally in networks. Data files or data or information is generally shared by a common system or one system to all the systems or networks or nodes in the network, and shared files stored on a server. Generally, another feature of using network is sharing of files, softwares and applications from server machine to all clients or systems or nodes. Next, software can be shared. Similarly, softwares and applications and programs and programming languages and others are also shareable and shared by a single system to all the other systems in a network. So all these are the features or applications of using networks. And shared peripheral devices. Peripheral means hardware devices like printers, faxes are common shares. Reduces the cost per user. Devices can be connected to the network. Print servers control network printing, manage the print queue. So another application of using network is sharing of peripherals or hardware devices like printers and fax, CD-ROMs, etc. Generally, by sharing the devices, the cost is automatically reduced, and devices can be connected. Same device can be accessed and connected by the number of users to use the device at anywhere within in the network. So sharing of data. So here in this diagram it explains about a file server concept. File server contains documents used by other computers. So generally in a network we make it a computer as a file server and keep all our files kept all our files on a file server and give some sharing permissions. And the file sharing permission, by using some shared folders, we may access the files from different locations on the network. So this is the concept of using sharing of data and information. Next is personal communication, email, conferencing over voice over IP. So another advantage of using networks is personal communication. Means by using emails. Concept of using emails means we can use emails as we may send and receive mails from other users, and we may use emails. And conferencing means there are different types of many types of conferencing like teleconferencing, video conferencing, audio conferencing, data conferencing. By using means communicating more than one user by video, audio, and by meetings is called as conferencing. So all the conferencing is generally done with help of network only. And VoIP means voice over IP. Generally, VoIP technologies are used for free online phone communications or free phone communications over a network. VoIP. This is the working of a diagram of a VoIP technologies and easier data backup. Similarly, by using networks, the data backup process is very easy. Means we may copy all the files and we take backups of copies to removable media. Removable media means using of DVDs, CDs, etc. Similarly, server data backup on one step. So backup of data and information is very easy by using the this networks. And this is the another important essay type question. So what are the applications? What are the applications of network is one of the important question from 5th unit. Next concept is networking types. So what are the different types of networks? What are the different types of networks used? So basically networks are three types: LAN, second one is WAN, third one is MAN. So LAN means local area network. So generally LAN contains some systems and printers, servers and computers, and systems are close to each other, contained in one office or building. Organization often have several LANs. So every organization or every building or every campus have its own network called LANs. So by using LANs, we may simply establish some network, or by using some LANs, we may simply connect or establish a network. So generally LAN means local area networks. LAN contains printers, servers and computers, and systems are generally placed or at close to each other, and generally LANs contained or LANs are established in one office or building premises, like that. So generally LAN contains printers, servers and computers, and systems are placed very close to each other and contained in. Generally LAN is established or created in one office or building, and generally organizations have several LANs, or many LANs or networks are established and maintained in a single building. So second type of network is called as WAN, wide area network. So what is WAN? Means two or more LANs are generally connected, and it is known as WAN. So when you connect two or more LANs, it is called as WAN, and over a large geographic. Generally WANs covers a large geographic areas, and generally in WANs also we may use different networks. We may use different types of networks, and typically use public or leased lines, means phone lines, satellites, etc. The internet is a WAN. So generally internet is the WAN, wide area network. It covers a large geographical area. So hybrid network types. So third type of networks are called as hybrid networks. Hybrid networks having features of both LAN and WAN. So they are also called as CAN, means campus area networks. MAN means metropolitan area network. Fourth type of network is called as MAN, means metropolitan area networks. So large network that connects different organizations. Generally MAN means metropolitan area networks are used to connect large networks that connects different organizations, means to connect different branches, to connect different offices, like that. Shares regional resources, a network provider sells time. So hybrid networks means a small scale network connects computers and entertainment applications, appliances, found many mainly in homes. So generally, in homes we may found hybrid networks, means there we may use LAN as well as MAN. So how networks are structured? How networks are structured means how to create or establish networks. So generally, so how to create or establish large networks means generally networks are created based on some servers. So node is any network device. Servers control what the node accesses. Users gain access by logging in server in the most important computer. Next is client server network. Another type of networks are client server networks. So nodes and servers share data roles. Nodes are called clients, and servers are used to control access, like database softwares. Access to data controlled by server. Server is the most important computer. Server is the most important computer. So similarly, peer-to-peer networks. Another type of networks are called as peer-to-peer networks. All nodes are equal. All nodes are equal, and nodes access resources and other nodes, and each node controls its own resources. Most modern operating system allow peer-to-peer networks. Distributing in computing is a form. Next, another important essay question from first unit 5 is network topologies. Network topologies means topology. What is a topology? Topology means logical layout of wires and equipment. So what is a network topology or a network structure? Means the diagram or a design. The design or the diagram of how to create networks is called as network topologies. So network topology generally contains logical layout of wires and equipment, means how to connect various networks or LANs, or by how to establish various networks by using some cables and network equipment like switches, hubs, repeaters, like that. Similarly, choice effects means network performance and network size and network collision reduction and several different types. So basically, to create a new network or there are many parameters are considered, like performance of the network means speed. Second one is network size of the network, means how many nodes are used, or how many systems are used, and how many nodes or workstations are used or connected. Network collision reductions, like that. So what are the network topologies? Network topologies are types of networks. What are the different types of network topologies or network types? So bus topology, second one is ring topology and star topology. First one is star topology and ring topology, and the third one is mesh topology and bus topology. So we begin with start with the bus topology. So what is bus topology? Also called linear bus. One wire connects all nodes. Terminator ends the wires. Advantage is easy to set up, and a small amount of wire is required, and a disadvantage is slow, easy to crash. So in bus topology, generally it is also called as linear bus. One wire connects to all nodes. One wire connects means a single physical media or one wire used to connect all the nodes, and terminators are generally used. Terminators are generally used at the end of the wires to stop the transmission. So advantages, what are the advantages? Easy to set up, means easy to use and easy to set up, and a small amount of wires, wire is required. Disadvantage means slow, means generally bus topology is slow, and easy to crash, means the failure rate is high and easy to crash. So next is star topology. Star topology, what is star topology? All nodes connects to a, generally in star topology all nodes are connected to a hub, and packets sent to hub sends packet to the destination. So advantages means easy to set up, one cable cannot crash network, and disadvantages means one hub crashing downs entire networks, uses lots of cable, and most common topology. So what is star topology? Star topology means all, generally in star topology all nodes or all systems or workstations are generally connected to a hub, central hub. So in star topology a network device is used at a central to connect all the computers, and packets are sent and received in a star topology. And advantages, what are the advantages? Means easy to set up and easy to create, and one cable cannot crash network. Similarly, another advantage of in star topology is if one cable is misplaced or mismatched, the network will function normally. Disadvantages means one hub crashing downs internet. So in main disadvantage of star topology is if one hub crashes or fails, the entire network will fail or stop, and uses lots of cable. Generally in star topology it requires a lot of cable is required, and generally most commonly topology is star. So generally we may use star topology as the regular network type or a general type of network. Next is, this is the diagram of a star topology. So how star topology is used means, generally in star topology a central device called hubs are used. By hub all the network components or all the network devices are directly connected to the hub by using some cables. Means all the network printers are directly connected to a hub by using some cables, systems, servers, like that. So ring topology. Next, another type of network is called as the ring topology. So what is the ring topology means? In ring topology nodes connected in a circular, means generally in ring topology the network is created or established in a form or in a way that it looks like a ring, or the last node is generally connected to the first node. So tokens, generally in ring topologies tokens are used. So what are the advantages means, time to send data is known, no data collision. Generally in ring topology there is no loss of data or information or collisions. And disadvantages, what are the disadvantages means, slow, and lots of cable also required, and slow, it is slow generally compared to other network is slow. Next is mesh topology. Means generally all computers connected together. So in mesh technology, in mesh topology all computers connected together. Internet is a mesh network. Advantages means data will always be delivered. Disadvantages means lots of cable required, hard to set up. So this diagram is the example for mesh topologies. So mesh topology, in mesh topology, every node is directly connected with other node in the network. Means every computer or every PC or a workstation is directly connected. There is a connection is established. There is a connection established from one computer to all the remaining computers in a network or LAN. Then it is called as mesh topology. Next is network media. So what is the physical media or network media used? What is the physical media or network media used? Physical medium. What is the physical medium or network medium or physical media used in a network? So generally, what is network media? Links that connects nodes. Generally, the media or the medium used to connect from one node to another node in a network is called as physical media. And choice impacts means there are number of parameters are used, number of parameters are required are used, which generally is to select the media type, like speed means network speed of the network. Security means how secure the network is. Third is size means the number of nodes connected, or number of nodes or number of computers in a network. So based on these three parameters we may select the network media. So based on these three parameters we may select and choose the network medium used. So what are the speed means speed of the network, and security. Generally speed of the network is measured in the form of Mbps, in the name of Mbps. Mbps means megabits per second or something. Security is another important feature. So how secure is the data medium is. And third one is size, means how large is the network, means how many systems or nodes are used to connect, and like that. So first is there are different types of media. There are different types of media are generally used. First one is wire based media. Wire based media means in this media generally we will use some cables or wires. Second one is so what are the wire based media? Wire based media contains many types of wire based media used. First one is twisted pair cabling. Second one is coaxial cables. Third one is fiber optic cables. Fourth, so wire based, there are basically two types of media are available. First one is wire based media, and second one is air media. So in the wire based media, coaxial, the first one is twisted pair cable, twisted pair cabling or twisted pair cables. So it is the most common LAN cables. It is the most generally used LAN cables in the networks and offices or homes in a small networks. Second one is called Cat5 or 100 base T cable. So generally in wire based media or twisted pair cabling, Cat5 cables are used. Third one is 4 pairs of copper cable twisted. So generally in copper twisted pair cables, 4 pairs means 8 cables, twisted cables are generally used with different colors and may be shielded from interface. Generally these twisted pair cables are shielded with or covered with some plastic media or some plastic media to avoid the loss of data or information or noise. Next is speeds range from 1 Mbps to 1000 Mbps. Generally the speed of the network or the speed of the wire or twisted pair cable is 1 Mbps to 100 Mbps. That is the standard speed of a twisted pair cable. So next type of cable is coaxial cable. So what are coaxial cables? Coaxial cables means similar to cable TV lines. So generally cable TV lines are used in our home or generally uses coaxial cables. One wire runs through the cable. Generally in coaxial cables only a single wire is runs for long distances, shielded from interference. Means it is also this cable also shielded or covered with some protection material, with some cover to avoid any loss of data and to avoid any interference. Speeds up to 10 Mbps. Generally, the coaxial cable, the speed of a network in a by using coaxial cable is 10 Mbps. So 10 Mbps is the maximum speed while using coaxial networks with coaxial cables, and nearly absolute means there is almost no interference, or there is no error loss, or there is no some loss of data or something. Next is fiber optic cables. Fiber optic cable is the third type of cable. Fiber optic cable is the third type of cable. So what are fiber optic cables? So fiber optic cables data is transmitted with light pulses. So in fiber technology or fiber optic cables, the data is transmitted with light pulses, light glasses and lights. In fiber optic cables, glasses and light technologies are generally used, and glass strand instead of cables. So instead of using cables, in fiber optics we may use glass strand, and immune to interference, and very secure, and hard to work with, and speeds up to 100 Gbps. Generally, fiber optic cables are very high speed, supports up to 100 Gbps speed, and the setup is very hard and very secure. Data security is very high, means there is no loss of data, and costly to set up. So next is wireless media, and so there are two types of media or transmission media, or two types of transmission media, or two types of physical media. So first one is wire cable or wire media, and second one is wireless media. Wireless media means some radio transmissions, bands, like that. So data transmitted through the air. Generally in wireless media, data transmission is taking place through air. LANs use radio waves, means generally radio waves are used, and WANs use microwave signals, easy to set up and difficult to secure, means there is very difficult, security is almost difficult. Next is network hardware. So what are the different types of networks? Network hardware or network medias are used. So the first one is network interface card. Network interface cards or network card. So in network cards, network adapter is used, connects node to the media, and unique machine access code, that is MAC access code. Generally in every network card have a unique machine access code or MAC code, and generally this node is connected to media, and network, it is also network adapter, means network card, and network linking devices. So how to connect various networks, or how to connect from one network to another network, or how to connect from one network to another, means connect nodes in the network. Generally network linking devices are So what are the linking devices? Network linking devices means connect nodes in the network. Cable runs from node to device. Crossover cable connects to computers. So generally there are different types. We may connect to computers or to systems in a network by using in various ways, by using some cables, or cable. Generally cable runs from node to device and connect nodes in the network. Generally cables are also used to connect nodes, connect nodes or systems in the network. So the first type of network is hub. So first network hardware is called as hub. Hubs are generally most used, commonly used network device. So what is a hub? Hub is the center of a star network. So generally in star networks we may use hubs. So by using hubs, all the networks or stations or PCs or general devices are generally connected to a computer by using some hub. All nodes receive transmitted packets. Generally in hubs, all nodes or PCs or computers are receives the transmitted data or packets generated, and generally hubs are slow and insecure. Means generally hubs are slow working, and insecure means the security is also very less. Another type of network hardware device is switches. So what is a switch? So generally switch is the next replacement of the hub, and only intended node receives transmission. Generally in a network with a switch generally used to send or receive the data or information or to only the sender only. Means generally in a network, what is the difference between hub and switch? Means in hubs the data or information is generally sent to all the nodes, whereas in switches only intended node receives the transmission. Means no other computer or PC can receive the data or information, and generally switches are very fast and secure. Switches are fast and secure network device. So next, third type of network device is bridge. So what is a bridge? Bridge connects two or more LANs together. So generally bridges are used to connect two or more LANs, and packets sent to remote LAN cross, and one other packets do not cross. Segments the network or make it. Generally bridges are generally used to connect two or more LANs, and in bridges packets are used to send data information, and in bridges, and we may also connect, or we may use to connect more than two segments of a network, and MAC addresses are generally used in bridges. Fourth networking device is called as a router. So what is a router? Routers are generally connects two or more LANs together. So what is a router? Routers are generally used to connect two or more LANs together, and packets sent to remote LAN cross. Network is segmented by IP address. Connect internal networks to the network need configured before. So generally routers are used to connect two or more LANs over a network. IP addresses are generally used to each separate IP addresses are given to each segment of a network, and generally routers are used to connect internal networks to the internet. So routers are the main devices used to connect internet to the local LAN or to the internal networks. So generally routers should be need configured. Means before using any router it should be configured after installation. So fifth type of network device is gateways. So gateway is another term and another device used in a network. Generally gateways are used to connect two dissimilar networks. Means gateways are generally used to connect different types of networks in segments. So gateway is generally used to connect two different networks or two different networks or segments, and generally in gateways we may use coaxial cable or twisted pair cable. So in gateways we may use coaxial cables or twisted pair cables as a medium or a physical medium, and most gateways contained in other devices. So different types of devices and different types of networks are generally used to used to connect by using gateways with different types of media also, or like coaxial cables, twisted pair cables, wireless technologies like that. So network cabling. So network cabling is another important concept or a term. So what are the how to use how to use different cables, types of cables. So before going to start, there are some specifications are used for different cables. So generally cables have different bandwidth measures, cables have different speeds of transmissions. Generally the speed of a cable is measured in Mbps. Mbps means megabytes per second. So that is also called as bandwidth. Generally the speed of a network is called as bandwidth, and the bandwidth is measured in Mbps. Mbps means megabytes per second. So it depends on the cable used. So the network speed is generally depends on the cable we used, and maximum cable length used, and the connector describe the type of plug. So which type of connectors are used to plug and play the networks. All these are the different parameters used with network cables. So Ethernet, another term in network is Ethernet. So what is Ethernet? Ethernet is very popular cabling technology. Ethernet means it is also one type of cabling in networks. So there are different types of cables or networks or cables technologies are used, like 10 base T, 10 base 2, 10 base 5. Maximum bandwidth is 10 Mbps. So maximum bandwidth is 10 Mbps, and maximum distances covered is 100 to 500 meters. Generally Ethernet covers 100 to 500 meters, and maximum bandwidth means speed supports is 10 Mbps, and different types of Ethernets are available, like 10 base T, 10 base 2, 10 base 5, like that. So another technology is fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet means it is a new version of Ethernet, and generally bandwidth is up to 100 Mbps. So in ordinary Ethernet it supports up to 10 Mbps, but in fast Ethernet it covers up to 100 Mbps. So in fast Ethernet it uses Cat5 cable. Generally in fast Ethernet it uses Cat5 or greater cables, and sometimes called it is 100 base T cable also. And generally in fast Ethernet we may require some switches. So while using Ethernet we may require some hubs, but while using fast Ethernet generally we require a switch. Third type of cabling is third type of cabling. Third type of cabling is called as gigabit Ethernet. Means it is a very high speed network cabling, having a very high bandwidth. Generally bandwidth speed is generally from 1 to 10 Gbps. It supports 1 to 10 Gbps, and here we may use Cat5 or fiber optic cables. So gigabit Ethernet we may use Cat5 cables or fiber optic cables, Generally, gigabit Ethernets are used for video applications like video conferencing, audio conferencing, and video chatting like that.